All I'm saying is when I die, put my son in there with me, because you know I'm not gonna leave my son vulnerable to all these little hoes trying to get at him and ruin his life, okay? And my son can't do nothing without his mother because he loves his mother that deeply, okay? He would be happy to go with me. So when I go, put my son in there, because you're happy that your son don't know how to do nothing without you, that don't know how to live with you, that don't know how to wipe his own ass without you, because I checked them drawers and they ain't looking too white. Not my fault that you decided to become very hyper independent from me. You know what? I've tried to give you the best life possible. I tried to love you. I tried to give you everything, but you always was like, no, mom, I got it, I got it, I got it. But my son always needed his mother. You know, my son is the reason why I am saved, the reason why I am standing here today and looking at you in the face. And that means that you decide to become emotionally attached to him, where he can't do anything by himself, where he has to literally be glued to you hip and ass. Like, I don't understand. When you are a mother to a boy, I promise you, you will understand where I'm coming from, because my son gives me the most love that a man never could. Your son is not supposed to be raised to be your man. He's raised to be someone else's man. But you won't let him get a girl because you're in love with your son, because you're freaking weird. You emotionally incested with him. Goddamn weirdo. Here you go being jealous of me and your brother's relationship. Again, I'm so sorry that you're hyper independent as a woman. You know what? You want to be all up in there, do whatever you want to do by yourself. You go ahead, but my son needs me, okay? So when I go, put my son in there with me. Okay. Ew. There was another school shooting at Evergreen High School in Colorado. You mean to tell me there was 2 injured? One is in critical condition. They don't know if the person is going to make it or not. And the killer, he shot and killed himself. What is it going to take for y'all to stop arguing and beefing about shit and not really doing nothing? Because your arguing is not doing nothing. Y'all behind these phones with your Twitter fingers and nothing is going on. Nothing is changing. How are kids able to get their hands on guns like it's candy? That's crazy. That is crazy. There's so many videos of the kids that went to that school that are running and screaming and crying, calling their parents and hoping that they're not next. But y'all want to sit up here and argue about things that don't even matter. There was another school shooting at a church school. Those babies were praying. And you mean to tell me, at least this time, nobody had actually died. But I feel like nothing is changing. Like, y'all are sitting up here arguing. Nobody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, why should I have to drop my sister off and be scared if she's going to come home that same day? Or why are we dropping our kids off and we have to worry in the back of our heads that somebody could come up to their school and cause them harm? A student who goes to the same school, who probably knows the drills and everything like that, if there was any, already knows what to do if there is a drill. Like, there is not enough going on with schools and our kids. But everybody want to argue about something that don't matter. There's nothing more worse than having a father who's actually like not involved in anything that you do. And when I say that, I mean like you have a dad, like there's a father in the home, but he is not present in your life at all whatsoever. That man gets up, goes to work, says hi to his wife, drinks his coffee, goes do whatever he got to do, but is not involved in anything. He's not involved in your schoolwork. He's not involved in your school. He's not involved in your life. He doesn't know anything about you. Really not involved in the birthdays. Like, having a father who's an absent father physically being there is the craziest thing that you can experience. I have people who are telling me like, yeah, I have my dad here, but it doesn't feel like I have a father. And I got confused because I'm like, if your dad's there, like, what do you mean you don't feel like you have a father? And they would sit there and tell me like, oh, my dad would never come to my games. My dad wouldn't even know about my games. My dad doesn't even know my teacher's name. She was like, one person told me that their dad didn't even know that they had broke their foot. Their foot was broken for 6 months and their dad never knew about it. And then one day they asked him like, oh, they were telling a story, and then he was like, oh, you broke your foot? It's so weird how some fathers are just not aware and not present in their kids' lives. So I wanted to ask you, like, would you rather have a father? No, because that sounds like a simple question to ask. Some of y'all men really have to do better and like actually participate in your family's lives and not just being there just to be there. Hey, what are you doing right now? I'm taking off my makeup. Why? What's wrong? Yeah, I need you to come downstairs because I need to talk to you, okay? Hurry up. Oh, okay. What do you want to talk to me about? Have you found a job yet, or have you even been looking for a job? Because all I do is see you upstairs in your room doing your makeup on your phone. Like, I don't ever see you out looking for a job. Mom, I go out and look for a job every single day. I do my makeup so that I can look presentable for these jobs every single day. I've been looking for over a month, Mom. There's nothing out there. I just came back from a job interview and now I'm refixing my makeup so I can go back out for another job interview. I feel like you're being lazy. It's not be that hard to get a job right now. Everyone has a job, but you. Let you move in because you say you were struggling to pay rent, but now it's getting ridiculous. It's been a month and you still don't have a job? I am literally trying, Mom. It's not the same how it used to be when you were going and getting jobs. Yeah, because I actually applied myself. I actually went out and all day spent looking for jobs until one actually gave me one. While you only be out there for 1 to 2 hours and then come home and do your makeup or lay on the bed and scroll on TikTok. Like, you're just being lazy, and I don't like that. Mom, I'm not being lazy. I go out every day and look for a job, and nobody has called me back. Even for the ones that I'm qualified for, some of them say I'm overqualified, I'm underqualified. Like, Mom, I'm literally trying. Well, you're not trying hard enough. You have bills coming up. I'm not about to sit here and keep taking care of you. You've been here a month. That's long enough. Get a job. Cause trust me, if it was me, I already been found a job. You don't have time to play in life, okay? As a mother, why would you put a man over your kids? Why would you bring a man into your home knowing your kids don't like that man? You won't get up and feed your babies in the morning to take them to school or nothing like that, but you will get up at 4 or 5 in the morning to make that man food. You will sit there and allow a man to disrespect you, disrespect your kids. They're beating them, assaulting them in some type of way just so that you are not lonely. Do you not understand that some men don't even like you? They're just with you to get to your kids because why? They're pedophiles. A lot of women will sit here and deal with a man but will not help their babies with their homework. Will get mad if their kids do not like their man and be like, you better not ruin this for me. I always wanted to ask women who think like that and do have kids, why are you picking a man over your kids? What is that man doing for you besides living in your house, eating your food, disrespecting you, disrespecting your kids? And he gets the world, but your kids barely get the bare minimum. Or some men will try to get you to give up your kids. Oh, I don't want those kids living here. Those kids didn't come for me. And you will sit there and do that for that man. And then a lot of you mothers will get mad at your daughters for dressing a certain way, for acting a certain way. Or you might be thinking she's trying to take your man. In reality, she's just being a child. Why do you have the mindset that your daughter is trying to compete with you to take your man? I really want to know the answer. Why do a lot of you mothers pick a man over your kids? What is the point? I just got done watching The Unknown Number. When I tell you that lady Kendra, the one that was bullying her daughter, cyberbullying her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend and almost other girls too, it's wild. And I feel like the mom was a predator. You know why? Because that mom would not leave that boy alone. When that boy decided to break up with the daughter, because in the text message, basically like little recap, the mom was telling her daughter that the boy wanted, and all this kind of stuff. Sorry for her being vulgar, but that's literally what it was. It showed you the message of what the mom sent her. I feel like that's being a pedophile. Because the mom of that boy said that that lady, which was, by the way, they were really close friends, would say, like, will do little, like, anything and everything for her son. And then the son told when they were interviewing him that sometimes that mom would cut his steak and, like, run to his beck and call, basically. I feel like she is and she wanted the boy because when the boy moved on to another girl, oh my God, she found that lady's number and started bullying that lady and her daughter too, which caused the boy to have to break up with her because they couldn't believe that the other person was getting bullied. Oh my God, nobody was mad enough. Nobody wanted to whoop that lady's ass. The husband, I feel like, was the only one that was mad enough. And the fact that some of y'all are blaming the husband and the daughter for what the mother did is crazy. Y'all blaming them? No. The mother only got a year. The mother took no accountability. She was kind of like, I feel like people were telling that she had Munchausen syndrome. Basically, it's like she would try to be her daughter's savior. So she would bully her daughter, degrade her daughter, literally call her daughter anorexic, flat butt, and everything like that. And then when her daughter would come home distraught, she would be the hero on her daughter's side to save her and be like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. Nobody can ever bully you. Like, you're my daughter. I'm going to protect you. But whole while, you're the one literally deteriorating your daughter with everything that you're sending her for about a year and a half. Do you know what that does to somebody's mental brain? And the fact that the daughter still wants you to be in her life and that she loves you is a crazy concept. Like, I understand, but it's crazy. Nobody was mad enough. Nobody was mad enough. Nobody. And she only went to jail for like stalking and like cyber or something, bullying, but not for the nasty sexual messages she was sending to the daughter and the son. There was things that did not come out in the documentary that were on the police reports. When I tell you it's bad, go watch it.